Have you ever wondered how some people are able to snag those luxury goods at prices that seemed a little too good to be true?
Are you wearing the Chanel boots? Yeah, I am. You look good.
You know those dreamy designer bag that will pretty much cost you an arm and a leg to get? Well, what if I told you there was a way to get all of those designer goods without breaking the bank? Hi, I'm Maria, the Maria Feder on all social media platforms, and this channel focuses on everything fashion and consumer commentary. And if you're ready, let's get into it. So picture this, you're scrolling on Instagram, on TikTok, and you stumble on an ad or a content creator showing you your designer bag or the sneakers you always wanted at a fraction of the cost. No? Is it just me? That's just me?
Y'all, I got a secret. I am going to share with you how to shop luxury more affordable using 3 websites, Satire, Baltini, and Italist. But first, I have an unboxing from Lanvin. It is a new handbag.
Let me show you my most recent luxury purchase that I got for much less thanks to Italist. Italist has a unique selection of authentic fashion items from over 1,500 luxury brands. So you can shop Italian style without leaving home.
And lenses, and buckle in because this is going to take a bit of an explanation, but it's absolutely crucial that you understand what gray market cameras and lenses are.
Like, obviously it costs an arm. Like, how are they getting this? Like, where is it coming from? How is it so cheap? How do they do this? Let's enter the gray market world. So if you've heard of the black market, which is like illegal counterfeit stuff, obviously, there's the gray market. It's the in-between spot. Clearly, gray. In the proper economic terms, it's called parallels import, meaning, you know how you find like a Gucci at a TJ Maxx or something, and then you maybe could see like a David Yurman bracelet or something at Sam's Club or Costco? Do you know how that happens? Parallels import. That's what we're talking about, which is technically the gray market. I'm going to keep it gray market. Even though the trademark holders, maybe the actual company didn't authorize like TJ Maxx or, you know, Sam's Club or Costco to actually sell that product, the thing is they're abiding by this rule called the first sale doctrine. So the first sale doctrine is the concept that you can sell anything once it's been released into the market. That's it. Like, once the actual company releases that bag into the market, why can't they buy a bunch of that bag and sell it at their store? First sale doctrine. You sold it first, and now I'm reselling it. That's it. Louis Vuitton, Loewe, Prada, all of those brands are not authorizing these companies to sell it on their behalf. Some do, okay? There are companies like Farfetch who are part of a conglomerate and they sell certain brands with each other, but not all do, okay? Because clearly they're just literally buying it, just like you would purchase anything else, and reselling it. I recently saw a TikTok, or maybe it was a short from a YouTuber, politics and fashion, who was explaining what the gray market was. And it was a very fascinating concept to me. So I thought, you know what, let me learn about it and let's sit down and talk about it together. When you pull up a YouTube search for the gray market, what you'll find a lot of information about are gray market and luxury watches. At least that's what came up for me, luxury watches. But it's like a parallel universe where luxury is affordable. It's like, you know, that back alley channel way, but it's technically legal, but you kind of feel like it's a little bit not legal. Kind of like that. LVMH is not saying go sell Loewe's at your store. They don't want that. They don't want it at the store because they don't have the quality control they're able to do, and things of that nature start to happen. Yet the consumers, us, get these really good deals for things that are obviously discounted. Obviously for something that you know costs a lot more, right? So this is where things get a little bit interesting. A lot of luxury brands will release a new season, a new collection. They obviously have like distribution channels and pricing that they clearly have for the product they are putting out to the market. But this product sometimes end up in the gray market due to overproduction, excess inventory, they're not being sold. There's a lot of it laying around. Which goes hand in hand, I would say, with overproduction, because obviously they overanalyze, thinking that we're gonna make a certain amount of sales, producing a lot more than necessary, and then there's excess amount of stock available, or a lot of returns happen. So instead of letting all these luxury items go to waste, these companies, these retailers say, you know what, we're gonna take these products and we're gonna sell them at a great price. People won't be able to resist. You and me. And, you know, they usually get a lot of content creators, so that's why you see a lot of these things. And you see a lot of, oh, my Satire, this, that, and the other. Exactly. Recently, I saw a report saying that Satire made quite a bit of profit in the last quarter or in the last year, which makes sense because I've seen a lot of unboxings from Satire. In my last video, I mentioned that I myself haven't shopped from Satire, but I remember seeing Politics and Fashion talking about Satire and how it's in gray market, and that's how you can get some good deals. And I've seen a lot of people getting stuff from Satire. They say it's legit. And so I was like, wait, but how is it possible? It's like half off sometimes. Literally half off sometimes. Truly, I've always wondered, how is it legit? How is it possible? So in me actually doing this video, I went and did this research, like, is this a legit thing? And that's why I said, I talk about this in a lot of my videos, where a lot of the things that I get on my channel, I wait for sales, I wait for alerts, I literally use coupons and coupons. I talk about a lot of these things that I use. I don't get paid from a lot of these things. At least, you know, my videos so far have not been paid. They are not paid. I don't have any brand deals with any of these companies. I literally use these things, and that's why I talk about them. But I wait for sales, I wait for coupons, I wait for deals, and I stack them. I use cashback programs. I use everything I can to get money back. So a lot of times I might be getting some of this stuff for 40 to 50% off sometimes. So for me, it is worth it. Go straight to these sites. Like, yeah, you have Italist, which I remember popped up a while ago, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. I remember hearing about Italist and some of the luxury goods that they have that were maybe similar to a lot of like super luxury brands. At the time I was like, how is this possible? I'm still skeptical. Right? We have these popping up because it's doing well. And you saw people who talk about, oh, I got this bag at TJ Maxx, or I got this at Costco. And yeah, it's that gray market area. I'm going to see a lot more gray market because I think that's what the times call for. We are in an economic time where people will take any deal we can get to get something of good quality. At least we hope to get something of good quality, right? So yes, I do think that, especially like I said, seeing that article that came out saying literally, like, they are making profit after profit year on year, and they're really on the rise right now, makes you think, okay, well, if they're doing something right, you know, why wouldn't other people copy? Why wouldn't other people follow? You know? But then obviously I'm always like, listen, like I said, I'm very skeptical. Okay, I'm still skeptical. That's why I have not shopped there yet. So I'm like, what's the catch? You know, it's nothing comes without a price. Like, and that's something I've been realizing a lot as I've grown older. Everything comes with a price. You just have to be willing to see, is the price something you're willing to pay? Knowing that obviously this is legal and it is something that can be done at any scale. But what's the catch? Okay, it's cheap, it's legal, it's what's the catch? Is it like bad goods? Is it return? Exactly. Is it bad? Like I mentioned, right? It could be returns, it could be overproductions, it could be excess. So which is it? Is it returns because it was faulty? Could be. You know, that's the cost. You have a chance of maybe receiving some counterfeit goods? Maybe you could, because again, we've seen a lot of this happening recently. So I've seen a lot of these videos of like swapped out counterfeit goods from retailers and things like that. That could happen as well. You might not get the same level of customer service or warranty. And I know that is a big thing. Like in one of my videos I mentioned, right, that if you wanted to get the Bottega on like Satire or something like that, you might not be able to use the same warranty as someone who obviously got Bottega in store or through Bottega itself or one of their, like, you know, obviously authorized retailers, right? Because you're getting it from a reseller or from a secondhand market or from the gray market. So it might not come with that warranty. Some of the Bottega stuff, like I said, comes with warranty now. So if you rip it, anything, you have a lifetime warranty. You might have to pay some cost here and there, but that's the benefit you get with obviously going to an authorized retailer or getting it from Bottega or whatever company you get the bag or the goods from. But that's not a guarantee with these sites because obviously that's just part of the cost. Like you're losing out on that in order to get. I'm rough with my bag. I mean, not like the worst with my bag, but I am pretty rough with my shoes and my bags because I believe in really using them. If I'm paying a cost for them, I want to use them well. So I very much believe in wearing out my bag and my shoes and my necklaces and my luxury items. I really believe in wearing them. That's why I paid the money for them. They're not to be stored and sitting in a closet forever. I will be wearing these goods, okay? So me personally, I don't believe in baby my bags. I don't believe in baby my shoes. But there's some bags that get warranty now. If you are the kind of person that you think you are gonna like rip up your bag, it is going to go on a flight with you. It is gonna be traveling with you. It might get ripped a lot. Maybe it's worth getting it from an authorized retailer or from the brand because you're clearly not gonna get that here. Again, it might be conditional, it might depend, but that's the typical range of what you get with the resellers that are not authorized. You don't get that guarantee. You just get it at a resale price, discounted, and you get what you get. Sold as is. Those are all the things you have to think about. That's the catch. Literally, that is the catch. Why are we going into gray market? Why are we waiting for our sales? The times. Like literally, we are in recession times. We are in times where money's a little bit harder for people. It's the times. So yes, we want a deal. We want to be able to save. Anything that will cut us some cost is the way to go. So yeah, people are definitely going more towards the gray market because why would I spend, this amount of money on a Prada bag when I know for a fact that it obviously didn't cost them that much to make it and I can get it at a discount. Everybody wins. We all win. You make your profit. The brands still make their profit. Like, let's be real. They're a luxury brand. I talked about this in my other video where I said luxury brands are banking on our debt, but they will always make money regardless. Don't worry about the luxury brands. They will make money and they're still making money. It just might not be at the rate they thought they were going to make money, but they'll be fine. So it's a win-win. That's why everybody's into it now. That's why we all wait for the sales. That's why we wait for, the 50% offs and it's a win-win. Let's be real, even if it wasn't a recession, I think to be honest, budgetnistas and fashionistas and people who just spend a lot of money in general will see like, wow, a deal's a deal. A deal's a deal. But it all comes down to your priorities. I'll be honest with you, it's priorities. If having that favorite piece of luxury items is worth the risk and the savings to you, absolutely. Do it. For me, like I said, I have not shopped satire or companies that, like I just said that, like I have not shopped any of these great market companies. So me, myself, I have not taken that risk. Okay. I do want to take the risk because, as I said, learning what I know now, I'm willing to tap my foot into it. But yeah, that's something you have to think about. Is this a risk I'm willing to take? Or maybe are we inadvertently fueling a cycle of counterfeit goods and exploitation? That could be another thing to think about too. Like, let's be real. That's a really big thing to think about as well, because again, some of the risk might be counterfeit goods. In my other video, I talk about the similar idea of how we're compartmentalizing everything these days in the most extreme form. Everything from our budgeting to our fashion, everything. It's either loud budgeting or quiet luxury. It's very interesting that we have a gray market because we see such extreme these days that it's weird to have this in-between. And I think that this in-between is an unknown because this in-between is something that we're not used to. I think that we're used to extremes. Don't forget to comment and let me know, have you actually shopped from any of these sites and what was your experience like? Because I would really want to know for my next purchase. But until next time, bye my loves.